Okay, I'm finally all ready. That took a little longer than I expected, but that's how it goes sometimes. Let's get stuck right into it, shall we? First up, DE Splinter 2 by Archie. This was one that I could not run last time, you may recall. But Archie has gone ahead and updated it. Luckily. Or possibly not luckily, to hear him tell it. But yeah, let's take a look. Oh, I did not click any of these. Wish there was a better way to do this. There almost certainly is a better way to do this. Lord knows I could probably have a third category that's just official source, gold source stuff that I'm never going to click on, like Ricochet. I think we've already gotten through the 2 Ricochet maps that are in the vault. Not likely to find more. That even knows where to start us. How nice of you. I could see this stream going a little bit short, well, shorter than usual, but that's frankly okay with me because I'm really hungry and want to go make breakfast. There's no one else around here to do it for me. Is this just... Okay, yes, this is just. I think Archie knew exactly what he was going for here. Oh? I must be missing something there. That strikes me as a decal. I feel like I've seen that before. Oh, this might not be a decal. Archie, you're missing something. So is that... Okay, that deep hum does appear to be in the map. At least I'd hope it would be. It doesn't seem to be ambient sound. I don't know what that is. CSS doesn't have music, surely. You and your fancy lighting. Pretty sure the Scotch and Coffee team likes this whole lights behind grates thing. I'm sure I've seen that more than once from them. These are some bright vending machines. Seems like there's a mishmash of themes on this map. Though it's maybe not as bad as Strider was implying when he was fixing it up. Apparently it was just something that broke with one of those... Ooh. That's nice. That's probably intentional too. I don't know if there's a good reason to do that, but I hope there is. Wait, can you not actually go up the elevator? Archie, you're killing me! I've already been here. I might have already seen the loop, but now I just have to put it all together. This red room. Why does this red room exist? I don't know. I don't know for Counter-Strike, I don't know. It's a place you hide. That's what most places in Counter-Strike are, isn't it? Oh right, there's an outside area that was in the screenshot. There's got to be more ways down than what I've found. That's a bomb site. Some weird but, well, visually weird but almost certainly quite functional. You can go up the elevator. Why was I just trying the cold source thing and that doesn't work in source? Pressing the button through the elevator. Then let's face it, there probably should be a button you could see in the elevator. Wish I knew what that meant. That for a hole, that is some thick concrete this hole goes through. Who did that? Also, it didn't get the pipe on the way through. Very concrete specific solvent of some kind, maybe. Okay, I think I've seen everything now. That's not that bad. I wasn't expecting the Metal Gear homage. I don't know, maybe the whole thing's a homage to Metal Gear. I really don't remember much beyond that very first bit. Oh well. No matter. DM combo. Oh, right. I got a little confused by where things were on my list, but that makes sense. I forgot that D Splinter was a while ago, relatively speaking, in the list. Anyway, don't mind me. DM combo, Half-Life Genius. Map contains my most complex entity setup. Well, not actually. I ever made. Set up for random teleporting sequences. For some reason, when I tested it a dozen times, each station has its own probability. Well, I guess I don't know how it all works. Okay, let's do that. Why is this? This shouldn't be massive. Or Half-Life? Half-Life. Of course. He's the genius. Nope, one too many. DM combo. Okay. Wait, are these actually just separate areas? They are separate areas. Guess that's the teleport? No, that's not the teleport. Is that a healing thing? Can I hurt myself without killing myself? Sounds like a healing. Oh. Oh, that's probably the exit. Oh. So are these just lights, or are these teleports? They appear to be just lights. Buggy teleports. That's DFC, isn't it? I thought it was a Deathmatch Classic texture for a second. I was thinking, that's a weird pull. But it wouldn't be beyond anyone. You say there's lasers that come out of it do damage? They do. That's an odd choice. Alright, I'm at green. Oh, I'd rather not die. I'm at green again. Now I'm at yellow. How many times am I going to do this? Let's say 5. Now I'm at blue. And I'm at yellow again. Okay, that seems random. This is a good way to end that. DM empty with what I'm sure is an incredibly relevant screenshot. Also, this is a problem map. Also, the download link didn't work. This is... Yeah, okay. I'm not... There's no point theorizing about a problem map that doesn't exist anymore. See where you are, Half-Life, CZ style. In this map, players can see where in the map they are on the HUD. Okay, I'm intrigued. Location, map, location, Rumpf. I'm not sure what this is. This sounds like a mod. This is just a map. Actually, no, I imagine it would be a very similar setup to one of those other maps we saw last time, where there was sections that occasionally flashed up through text on the screen, and they differed by where you were. That's my theory. You got trigger multiples, game texts. Targets outside text. I'm guessing this would target yellow text, which is the game text. If it's all in the same channel, would it just overwrite itself? Hold time, a very long time. That makes sense. No, I can see how this would all work. Yes, thank you for this little bit of flavour. Yeah, no, that all makes sense. You just have a pop-up text when you enter an area, and that just stays there until something overwrites it. I.e., a different area's text. Would that work when you respawn, though? Like, I'm thinking for a deathmatch map, I guess provided you have one of those triggers over spawns every time, it'd probably work just fine. Yep, okay, I'm satisfied. Sorry, I just got up for a second wondering what that map I just closed was, but I remember. Fight yard, big blocks. This is a very old map that I started and never finished. Okay. 5173. This is only a dot map. That could be a shame, but it probably isn't. Let's see. What's a shame is that I already closed Sledge. Okay, what are we looking at? I suppose this would have been Counter-Strike. Hang on. I can help this be better, probably. Probably. Okay, now it's just a different colour. Nope, there it goes. It's just having some trouble loading. Where do you start? Where do you start? Yeah, this is the bottom level of the map. It's probably the best place to start. Then you got some... I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, but... Well, for one, who parked this truck here? Who got this truck here? This truck had to be assembled here or ramped in, right? Possibly helicoptered in or something. So there's a big pole right in the middle, so it's not getting far. I maybe, if anything of value was in the truck, I maybe would have taken it out and brought it in. Anyway. You know, I'm starting to think he might have been right about this being a very old map for him. This strikes me as a map that was made a long time ago by anyone. You know, this is someone's third map or something. You know, the name doesn't lie though, these are big blocks. Is this a light environment? It is a light environment. Does this have a hole in it? It does have a hole in it. I don't know. Not my area, really. Okay. Cause community block. This download link didn't work, but I wouldn't be curious what this is about because it looks elaborate. KZ, that's those jump maps, aren't they? Well, jump maps. Okay, blocks you jump. Yes, I'm going to assume yes. You never know, we'll find it again. I keep saying I'm due to do another run through of trying to find broken links, but it's so much work. And I keep forgetting to get prepared for this thing until like 20 minutes before it starts. That's just what you're putting up with this stream, I guess. Village small city map. CS awesome beta 2. When did potatoes start? Oh. Potatoes only has 6 maps and we've seen one of them so far. About 5 minutes ago. I could have sworn potatoes had more than that. Maybe not. 5175. Okay, we've got... Okay, there is a PSP here somewhere. Just included the other stuff. That's nice. I'm all for including RMFs, VMFs, maps, whatever you got. CS Awesome Beta 2. Okay, this seems very much like one of these maps. Hello, hostage. I remember when I ended up shooting the hostages while doing these things because there's literally no other interaction I can have with them because I keep picking terrorists. Why do I keep picking terrorists? I don't know. Force of habit by this point. You gotta start somewhere. And they're top of the list. Nice little flavour that. Being able to see down there. Unless you can get down there. In which case it's less flavour, but still something. Have the button make that sound if it's not going to do anything. How come this map never got the twhl tournament treatment? Or maybe it did, maybe I missed it. It seems like it should have. Table and chair. Table and chair? Table and chair. Let's say it's table and chair, shall we? I need a modeler to convert these items into a model file. I've read enough. No more needs to be read. I don't want to do the WOD. Burger, we'll look at your geometry. That'll be enough, right? No one's checking. Sure looks like a table and chair. Look, I'm not going to argue too much. I wouldn't know how to make that in a modeling program. Lord knows I haven't tried. HNS Bronx, not HNX Bronx. New map by me. Has it all? Looks, gameplay, and FPS. You know, the three elements. This download link didn't work, by the way. So, I feel like Raver's stuff usually doesn't. I was just about to say that, but no, this download link did work, so I don't know. Or it's gonna be a very first KZ map. It's blocky and shiz. I guess it's going to be KNZL and pass, right? Yep. I mean, for all my posturing of liking to get out of the map and all that, I feel like I'm not very good at these maps. Granted, I haven't played them. Some might argue I still haven't played them despite seeing a few of them in this stream. Given that the looks are so fleeting. Okay, sure, why not? Okay. Seems like... Do I need the tree? Have I missed something crucial? Yes, I have. Oh, it doesn't help that also I'm real bad with Counter-Strike's movement physics, the whole speed up thing. I played a lot less Counter-Strike than most. So I'm just going to do this. Oh. We don't want the Hall of Mirrors, do we? And get here, up here, a little bit over here. I'll admit these maps, they always make it a little more abstract than I thought that would, and just be a series of jumping things, which is probably because there was one person who kept uploading exactly that, and that might have, oh, too far, might have set my expectations for it unrealistically. Like being like little ruinsy things that you know, interesting things to jump up. That's not what I was expecting. Is it supposed to be just a long form thing, these maps, where like everyone has God mode on or something and it's literally just about getting to the top? Or is falling to your death very real and actual present danger? Because it seems like that would happen a lot. Especially since, like, oh, you missed one of these jumps. Where the hell are you supposed to go from there? Looks like there's a shortcut of sorts that would get you up there. Assuming it's not a shortcut this way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess you press the button, it'll probably play something, but we'll never know because it's not going to happen. I'm not doing it. Space Tempest M35. Half-Life Deathmatch map which takes place on a spaceship called M35. M35? I don't know. It's not a good spaceship name. Doesn't invoke anything. Okay, I think this is all downloady. Space Tempest? Space Tempest. For Half-Life Deathmatch. I always forget that doesn't work. Because I am an idiot. Apologies, I forgot to... I don't know why this opened on this screen. Either way, I don't want it open. Space Tempest, that's what it was. Right? God, you distract me for 1 second. And this is what happens. All memory of what's happening at hand, right out the window. These lights should be brighter. That's my immediate criticism. How much brighter? I don't know, but brighter. Do you die? You die. Okay. Seems like an impractical thing to have on your spaceship, just a big gaping hole accessible from multiple entry points. Maybe that's the bin. Oh. Why do you need a bridge? You can go around. Okay. This is very much an Alt-Del thing with that is controllable. I don't think the ones in Alt-Del were controllable. I say Alt-Del, that's just my direct point of reference. This glass is pretty hard to see. Probably shouldn't be. You could have used your fancy light bridge tech. Sorry, what's the point of this? I do like just this generic tech happening in the background. I want to go take a look at that light behind that control button. This one. Here, actually. I found it. Because I like this. This is a neat effect. Maybe it could be done a bit better, but yeah, I like the idea behind it. Or rather, the texture behind it. It just... it's a little thing, but that goes a long way to making this place feel alive. Board tech? Questionable chord tech? I don't know how you do chords well. I'm not about to judge too harsh on that. Take your giant space hammer to this. Thank you. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. What kind of a spaceship is this? Why does this exist? Why would you go anywhere near it? Look, I'm not trying to judge your spaceship, but it's not making much sense. Why are there giant vats of green stuff and holes that you can put bridges across that don't need to have bridges across? I haven't even gotten to this giant bloody howl thing. Okay, I think... oh, maybe I haven't seen down here. Oh, right, the mirrored crates. Was there anything else to see down here? I don't have a way to find out if you can... I'm guessing that's just... This seems like a bad idea. Never mind. I wanted to see if it was a stoppy kind of red laser ball or a killy kind of stoppy laser ball. You know what I mean. H-Life Hot Dog, Compo 26. This download link, no work. Make a puzzle. That's what Compo 26 was. It's a shame. I would love to see everyone's puzzles. I understand there is a string of this competition's maps. Could check the competition page, but in the past this hasn't worked very well. And it got first place. And see the download linky, brokey. Someone would have that out there, right? I might have to see if I can find these anywhere. I mean, let's face it, I do. Again, aforementioned, second pass. You know what I mean? Compo 26, Dark Tree. Single player puzzle solving map, which goal is currently to explode all of the barrels in the map. It is in the early stages of beta, but feedback greatly appreciated, no need to fix. A lot of visual annoyances and some playability issues to be worked out. I'm going to assume this is Barrel Destroyer B1. 182 is missing, as I would expect. For Half-Life 2. Oh. Okay. For some reason I expected that to be Half-Life 1. And also somehow from the screenshot I couldn't tell it wasn't Half-Life 1. Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind having the odd trip to source. Good a time as any to have a drink. Of water, you crazy kids. Alright, no. Barrel. Map. Barrel. My microphone in the way. Map. Barrel destroyer B1. Okay. No, welcome you, smiley face. Let's eliminate all barrels to win. First, though, find all the sparkling pyramids. Behind the treasure chest? What treasure chest? Chesy chest. I guess that's a sparkling pyramid. Okay. Did say it was unfinished, so I hope all of those actually exist. Ow. That seems like a hard sprint. And that seems like something that isn't going to be able to be pulled out of there. Oh. Okay. If you say so. Missing these shards are supposed to imply don't climb over this, as though I could. Sparkling pyramids relevant? Or are they just... I'm not gonna lie, it would be helpful to know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, this seems like a bad idea. What? Oh. I guess I found a sparkly pyramid. Just need a green light? Doesn't exist? Unfinished, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna play that again. That didn't help me though, that's the problem. Just kind of shifted me. There's no way you could actually make it to there in time, is there? Well, I'm annoyed already. Unlike Pebs and them, the only reason I'm getting more annoyed at this than Portal is because Portal has established rules and you can more or less figure out what's going on. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. So... why not? Wait, let's sprint. Okay, there. Huh? I guess there was one there the whole time. They're not very easy to see, which I guess is the point. I can't help but wonder if that's literally just like pyramids keep appearing around here and you gotta find them. Then you can actually do something interesting. Oh, there's one. Maybe I should try that before I start exploiting all these weapons I just found in midair somehow. I fell through that. You jerk. How about... I mean, they do disappear. Maybe it's just broken. Okay, I'm annoyed enough. No, I'm good. Yay, I did it. Someone with more patience and more time to look at this thing can probably see if that's any better done properly. Water! By Tetsuo. $5189. Waterbus. I already have a file named water. Okay. Then I have something for that. A number 2. Not looking at this, but I seem to recall it was another competition entry, possibly unfinished. Map, water. I demand it. I heard a zombie. Okay. This doesn't seem like the most complex puzzle so far. Excuse me, door. Well, this is a problem. just wanna like. Yeah, it doesn't work in the slightest. So what? The map just broken? Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't like this. It's probably a thing, right? It makes a sound. It's got to do something. Unless they're changing the visual language and this is opening a door beneath me. Oh god, it didn't open it beneath me. Now I never get to get out of this thing again. How did I do it? How are you supposed to do it? Irby, what speedrunning tech do you have that can get me up this thing? Oh, there we go. Straight into a zombie. Really though, what the hell are you supposed to do by this point? Oh, the wrath of the bees! Are you feeling it? Doesn't seem to be stopping you a whole lot. Okay, that works much better. I don't know. Did I just delete that yellow barrier by shooting it with a grenade? What the hell is this map? Maybe that's the puzzle and I'm really bad at it. That opens that one. Yep, and now we're in. Solved. Oh. You know, these glass things that are obviously glass.
Power 25%.
I knew there'd be another one. Okay, I'm guessing this is the end of the map. Oh, it's weird out here. That was... I guess that opens that up, and you get the bolt with which you can shoot that one. One of them. I don't even pretend to know. Okay, I sort of see what this is going for. This isn't really what I would call a puzzle, though. Just wish I knew how to get to that part. Actually, no, I don't wish it that much. Well, whatever. He did say it was unfinished, so maybe it was meant to be better. Strikers I almost said Strikers Combo. That's not what this is. It's been a long time and the link is dead. Here's the map that Captain Terra saved and posted in Dropbox. Okay. Fair enough. This is 5190. No, this one. The Striker and the Striker 2. What? That's not... The underscore Striker. Seems like a bad choice of name for the map. But what do I know? Okay, I have it on good authority that he is the Sea Striker. I don't know. Back there. Why did I not die here? What the fuck is happening? Pretty sure I'm supposed to have a suit to pick up those things, but I don't. So...
Greetings.
Keep in mind, the implication is this is for map a puzzle. I haven't seen much in the way of puzzles here.
Hello there.
Great entrance you have here.
Don't
Tell
be
me will
ridiculous.
play and like my compo. Well, anyway, I had fun
Who is
making it.
responsible for this mess?
You are difficult. What's next? Irby, help. I don't know what's happening.
Serious.
What's your first world? What is it but Luke? I don't know who's talking to who.
Yes. Well, do you have any idea what to do next?
Irby, what's happening?
Why, just look at
I
those.
don't understand.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I haven't. I really haven't. Quick save, I guess. This hard drive is doing a shimmy. This laser thing is also doing a different kind of shimmy. Proceed to the question chamber if you want the stairs to work.
Access granted.
The opening because I went the wrong way, I guess. This is so... I don't know what's happening. Oh, now that's happening. Okay. Is the implication that I was falling through the grid in Hammer? Because that's the implication I got. Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
Access permitted.
When did the World War II ended? You know, I'm bad at history. I'm gonna say this. Why does this room exist? What's happening? It didn't seem to do anything. Did that activate the stairs? No, it didn't activate the stairs. Okay. And now I'm back here. Do I actually need to go down there and get that crowbar? It just lights up but nothing happens. I don't even know if I need to press any of these buttons. Didn't seem to do anything. Nothing seems to do anything in this map. You're right, Obi, I do need to press that button again. This staircase is far more elaborate than it needed to be. Okay, I thought as much. Bleeding cans. So grab the suit, because this doesn't look like...
Welcome to the
Okay, never
HEV
mind.
Mark IV system for use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact
It did open that just now, didn't it?
armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign
Why did it open it?
activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Munition level
So
monitoring
unhappy.
activated. Communication
What's happening? Why
interface
is any... Oh, that barrier! Who's that barrier?
day.
Oh, I'm not. Who's attacking me? Why? How are they allowed to do this?
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in
Something's telling me this map didn't win the competition.
high impact reactive armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring
Well, that worked.
activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon
That also worked.
system activated. Munition level
I think this is for the mapper puzzle competition.
communications interface.
I don't know if the concept of puzzle really came across. It's puzzling. Does that count? Oh no. Okay, that's not as bad as it seemed so far. What is happening? Okay.
Vital signs critical.
See it in there. What am I supposed to be doing? Who has insight into Striker's brain? Um... What? Why is that? Why did that come out? Guess that's what that does. Can't afford to die now. Oh no. Well, here I am. Sorry, what's supposed to be happening? Okay. I think I'm getting an idea of what's going on here. They shouldn't make stairs out of glass. I shouldn't waste my ammo. We've already seen what's happening on this map. Oh, gold source wasn't meant for this. Why would a bright yellow light that red strip is putting out? I gotta say though, there's a lot of mapping going on in this map. It's not necessarily like cohesive and good, but it's there. It's mapping. Mapping happened. Is this the next question chamber? observation area? It's just unnecessary. What? Oh, okay. These all just explode? Okay.
Ammunition depleted.
This is so elaborate for something that didn't need to be this elaborate in the slightest. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. The microphone is in the exact wrong place.
Power 15%. Minor
I don't like this. With all the snarks going off, I can't hear what that said at all. Off, you little bastards! I'm not dying like this. I keep wanting to say, who made this map? But we know damn well who made this map. Alright, let's see if whatever this is possible without God mode on.
fracture detected.
I'm sure this music isn't licensed in any way. I think we just get to hear snarks going off for the rest of the map.
Minor fracture detected.
Ow,
Emergency.
I guess?
Death imminent.
Stuff just keeps hurting you and I don't know why. Hi, Don. The heck are you supposed to be doing here? The fan is clearly relevant. And yet I just don't understand what's happening. Oh, well, not like that. Or that. This fan's more of a pain in the arsehole than it ever was off. I didn't think that would do anything. Trying to see down there. If there's anything interesting down there, but I can't see down there. Something. Way down there before the Hall of Mirrors. Batteries, I think. It's not helpful. Right. Okay.
Say goodbye.
So sounds just keep happening? I'm not sure what that's about either.
Power assist. Power effective
You can say goodbye.
Power 30%. Power assist. Power effective %.
Say goodbye.
What? Just... what is this map? Okay.
Well, now that you had fun, you can say goodbye.
But what are we doing? What's supposed to be happening? Unless that voice line I can't understand is supposed to be implying maps over. Let's no clip around, shall we? This sure seems like the end of the map. It's a bad end to the map. God, I wish Half-Life Hot Dogs hadn't worked. How do you move on from that? Where do we go? Museum. Where's the museum? Half-Life Deathmatch Museum. That'll be it. There's only one museum. That's the Museum of Half-Life Deathmatch. Okay. Okay. Sure, why not? Might as well. That's what it was. I can't help but wonder how much, if any, of this art was theirs to use in this manner. In this manner, right? Get it? I don't know what a manner is. I'm going to go ahead and guess exceedingly little. I also feel like the longer I walk around here, the more likely I am just to walk into some, I don't know, porn or something. Which would be less than preferable for a multitude of reasons. Not the least of which is this stream ain't supposed to have that. Let's face it, that's always the worry doing these maps. Can't vouch for whether this map would be fun to play.
Movement activated.
I'm guessing no. Oop. Come on. gotta be doable. Oh. Unintended side effect of that curved roof. There we go. This is where I'd hang out. See you still. It's not a security camera, it's just a light. Oh. What's the point? Apartment by N.H. Yodelman. We've heard this name before. By the way, the screeny is in the drawing, the map, By the way, the screeny is the drawing, the map is based off of... Yes, it's made in paint, I'm shit at drawing on paper. I think maybe... Yes, the screenshot was changed, did not change that description. Alright. 5194. Apartment. Okay. Something about the screenshot seemed familiar, and I can't help but wonder if it's the... if this was the map that the apartment map that was plasterboard in space map was based on, that eventually got remade into that good map. Well, supposedly good, I don't know, I never cared for it that much, but people seem to like it. That's not a good map. This one. This one right here. This isn't a good map. I think I can say that fairly confidently. Combo 26 Lost Canyon. This download link didn't work. It's a shame so many of these competition maps don't work anymore and I hate it. I'd love to play them. On the plus side, they're probably ones that exist somewhere. Maybe not on other sites, but someone might have them. I can only hope. Lab 11 Lava Lab. This download link also did not work. Guessing it's a lab with lava in it. DM Beer Fort by one Rimrook. I think we've seen this map. This was a fairly regular one on the Deathmatch server, wasn't it? Not the most recent one, but the one before that. It's a fairly straightforward map, if I recall. Just with that quirk of the health and armor charges being, well, these, which I'm sure is very licensed and legal use for Rimrook. I guess it doesn't say most. Australia's famous beer. It's not Australia's famous beer, it's just the beer that people overseas understand to be Australian. As far as I can tell, no one actually drinks that here. Not that I care either way. But... just a point of interest. Let's see. If I recall, there are pillars in the middle that you can get on top of. One pillar.
Power assist
Which has a long jump.
activated.
I remember some of the things about this map. Ow. There's really not a whole lot to this map. It's just a tight, well-designed, relatively balanced, simple old map. It worked fine. This is the only part I like about it, because that's not true. But I do like a good high up place that get to it with a Gorse gun. Rewarded or not, I don't care. This map, download link didn't work, probably for the best. Radiation Day 2, another Jeffmod map, another Flat Life map, which again, I hope I one day get to work. Today's not that day. I guess at some point I will have to sit down and try and get that working properly as well, but... DE Shady Sands by Dabster. One Half-Life? I'd have to find that. I don't think I have my CD anymore. By my, I mean my brother's. Which, that alone is probably why I don't have it anymore. I used to have that. Actually, I might... But wait, I thought the only options was Steam or One, or at least, well, when I say only options, those are the main differences that people talk about. I guess there could be version differences. By the way, Shady Sands. Let's get into Shady Sands. Wait. Ah, right, that was the... Apologies, forgot that I skipped over the Flat Life map. Alright, we have maps and sound for Counter-Strike. We are looking for DE Shady Sands. Okay. This texture does a good job of making this terrain look more varied than it actually is. Not to say the terrain isn't varied, but you know, amplifying that effect. Nope. Not without some clipping issues though. Apparently. But how high can you get, Dabster? About that high, apparently. No matter. Let's try and go down. Okay, you can't go down either. Where are the counter-terrorists supposed to spawn? Where did I spawn? Didn't I spawn just here? The counter-terrorists like spawn on the other side of this? This is like a 1v1 Counter-Strike. Okay. It's neat. Seems small. Train test, competition entry, named after a certain location in a certain game. Okay. I guess he achieved what he was after. DM Lurkbox 2008. Download link brokey. Make a Half-Life 1 map called Lurkbox. I don't think I've encountered a lurk box, but then I'm sure there's a lot of maps I haven't encountered. Iris Door by Tetsuo. I'm guessing it's going to be an Iris Door. I don't know what I was reading that for. There's only so much this can be. Iris Door, capital I. Don't know if that's relevant. Let's do it anyway. Iris Door. I've seen better looking Iris doors in these in the vault, but also, you know, the more parts you put in it, the more segments you have, the more complex the entity setup is getting. There's only so much you can do before Gold Source stops being a good place to have those kinds of doors. Streaks. This down link didn't work. There's been a lot of them in this batch. Simple camera also didn't work. Radiation day 3, flat life map. Off Utopia, download link didn't work. We're getting through them, there's only 2 left. Thank you. Jeez. I was just offered some breakfast, which I very much appreciate, and it's going to torment me until I get through these 2 last maps. Semi-loop sounds, Jeff mod. A Jeff mod map I can actually play. Like right now. Example of how you make a part of a sound loop without the entire sound looping. At the beginning cue to where you want the loop to begin, half-life. Okay, this is a cue points kind of an issue. I never 100% understood all that. Actually, that's a lie. I went through it and had a pretty good understanding when I updated the entity guide on twhl. But I've forgotten, because how often is that relevant unless you're actively working with it? Okay, I've got the point. Stop, please. Thank you. Okay, I think the point has demonstrated itself. No shelter HDR. I haven't really alerted anything really playable since like a split second. I remember split second. It was that carnival one, which was weird. And ended very anticlimactically, if I remember. This is EP 2. So this is EP 2. Thank you. No shelter. Don't mind. I'm gonna quickly have a bite of this. Eltera.
Gordon Freeman, and about time too.
I've just been standing here. It seemed unnecessary. Oh, sorry. Don't know that that's supposed to be happening. The heck is my reload button? Ah, that. Ugh. I mean, I hear a helicopter. Oh god, there it is. That's a problem. Was there infinite rocket somewhere? No, there. On the other hand, it doesn't seem like this map goes anywhere really beyond this. Oh, this doesn't go far, does it? I assume eventually this blows up. Chopper is far too strong. Not even the gunships take this much damage. Man, this just keeps going, doesn't it? It's catching on fire. It has to be doing something. Yay, I did it. Oh? Oh, the map is developing. How do you get there? Okay, more different helicopter. You know, if this is more or less the same thing again, It's got to be a more efficient way to do this. I can think of one. Oh. I was expecting that to take longer. Will it tell me if the map is over? That's always my worry. Oh, why am I stuck crouching? The anti-get out of the level device. I guess it needed to have something. Good enough. Alright, that's it for this list of maps I had here. And that means it's time for me to bugger off and go get some breakfast. I suggest everyone do the same, regardless of where you live, what time it is, whether you're hungry or not, whether you can afford to do so. I don't know. Eat something. Bye bye all.